Bruce, first off, the team made a move over the past week, signing Rob Friend. What do you see in him? What do you think he could bring to the team?
Well, Rob is an experienced player. He's had a good number of years in Europe. He's a very talented forward. He gives us a physical presence in front of the goal. Technically, he's a good player. He's still at an age where he can contribute on a full-time basis. So we think he complements Robbie Keane, Samwell, and will help our team in difficult games. I think the past year we played a lot of young players, perhaps too many minutes. They weren't ready for it. So now we have some experience on the field. So, and I think Rob is going to, be able to make us a much better team and help complement Robbie Keane. We don't have to depend on Robbie for everything, and that'll loosen up positional play for Landon Donovan a little bit. We can move him around in better positions. So hopefully the acquisition of both Samwell and Friend complement both Keane and Donovan.
You touched on Samuel a little bit. Just talk about him a little bit. What was the process of signing him? What do you see in him? Do you think
he's a young, talented forward. Every process is different. Probably don't have the time on camera to explain it, but we think he's a player that gives us an added dimension as well with a play with decent pace, with a pretty good nose for the goal, a player that can play up high, give Robbie a little bit more freedom underneath, Landon a little bit freedom underneath. So, I think those two players are going to help our team.
Talk about the two of them. What do you see the differences in them being? They're very similar types of guys. What do you see?
Samwell and Friend, different. But Samwell's a little bit more mobile, a little bit quicker with his feet. But Friend's technically good, can hold the ball up. Is good at getting in front of the goal. You can't coach anyone to be 6'5". That's a real plus. Samwell's a young player, powerful, good endurance. So I think those are two good additions to our strike force.
Talked about set pieces, attacking set pieces so much last season. This is another option you guys have just to kind of have.
Sure, they'll both help us. Our service on set pieces needs to be better, and I think we're going to address that as well. So I feel like in the next week or two we could perhaps add another player to our team that'll help make us a little bit better in 2014.
Hector Jimenez dealt for allocation. How do you see that helping the team, and what do you think?
Well, first of all, Hector was a great player and citizen for the LA Galaxy. A wonderful young man, played well for us. He's going to get an opportunity to play more minutes at Columbus. At the same time, it gives us an opportunity to acquire some more allocation money. It frees up a roster spot, so it gives us a little bit more flexibility on our roster and our salary cap. And we're looking to bring in another player, and we had to make a move. And unfortunately, in this case, Hector was the player we had to move. But we were really proud of the contribution he made to the LA Galaxy.
So you're looking to bring another player. Any insight about that at all?
Not at this point in time, but in the near future you'll hear about it. But I think a player that'll complement our players in the midfield as well as Keane, Samwell, and Friend.
I feel like you have that forward spot all locked up now. You have a lot of depth there and some young.
Well, I think we're in better shape. We had young players playing just too many minutes, and it wasn't easy for us, especially in tight games and at the end of games. So now I think we have more experience, some players that are technically better in front of the goal, so hopefully it pays us some dividends.